Hi everybody, this is SRT HELLCAT here with you today with another quick video. It's better today in New Jersey. It's been cloudy, sunny, then cloudy, then sunny. It's been in and out today, but the weather's nice. It's still about 78 degrees, not the 90s that we had a few days ago, so can't complain. So today we have another modification for you, and I'll get that for you in just one moment as to what it is. I'll be right back. Okay, today's modification is going to be my front license plate. In the state of New Jersey, you need to have a front license plate. At least it's required. They don't pull you over if you don't have a license plate, but they'll give you a ticket if they pull you over and you don't have the front license plate. It's really a good thing to have that on. So today it's going to be the STO and SHO. And this is what I got. The STO and SHO quick release front license plate bracket. Got this on eBay, but again, STO and SHO is again not sponsored. Not sponsored by STO and SHO, but nonetheless, I have been looking for a front license plate bracket for the car, for the Hellcat. To give you a quick story, as you well know, I had to drill holes in the back bumper for the rear license plate, and you have to do the same thing for the front license plate holder. And I don't want to drill holes in the front bumper of my Hellcat. So, and that's the thing. They actually make two models of this license plate bracket. They make one that is right in the bumper, right above, right below the first grille where the SRT HELLCAT badge is. It's right below that, but above the other grille that's towards the spoiler, the chin spoiler. They have that as a model, and the other option is to stick it underneath the bumper, underneath the chin spoiler. Now, with the chin spoiler option, the one that goes underneath, you have to drill holes underneath the spoiler, which I guess is fine. You'll never see them, but I want to go with the no drill option. And basically on the front bumper, there are two screws that are from the factory that's holding a metal plate. All I have to do is take those two factory screws out, install this, and then put two new screws that are provided by STO and SHO that are a little bit longer to provide for that extra clearance for the plate. And that's the mounting bracket that's going to be used for the actual plate itself. So without further ado, let me unbox this thing and show you what we have in terms of all the parts. Okay, so I've taken the liberty to undo the tape. I actually did it from the bottom, so yes, the box is now upside down. Don't adjust your cameras, or don't adjust your iPads or your TV sets. I flipped the box over. So here's what you got. It's only really this one piece. It's wrapped in this nice protective coating. So we'll take a look at this in just a second. It comes with an instruction booklet, all the nuts and bolts and screws that you need to install the black bracket plate and the screws for the license plate itself. And a whole bunch of packing stuff. So we don't need this anymore. We don't need the box anymore. We'll put that away. Okay, so let's unwrap this. See what we got here. A couple of rubber bands. Okay, so this is it. Put this away. Okay, this is what we got. So, it's very lightweight. This is supposed to be stainless steel. No, I'm sorry, I take that back. It's supposed to be made out of aluminum. That's why it's so light. So it's not going to rust, obviously. All the welds look good. And then basically, as you can see here, this is the quick release. So this is what I'm looking for. I want to have something that I'm not going to drill holes in my car. And then when I take the Hellcat to car shows, if and when I do drag racing, and they also recommend, I think, even when you take it through a car wash, all you have to do is pull this pin, and this slides right out. So this is the mounting plate that's going to be screwed into the bottom part of the bumper. And then this is what the license plate is going to be attached to. And then I just install it, click, click, And when I want to take it out, pull the pin, take it out, good to go. So, as you can see, my car is backed into the driveway like it always is. But to do this, we're gonna flip everything around. I'm gonna bring the car and pull it up front. And guess what? Bonus, you get to see a cold start. I haven't started the Hellcat today, so we're gonna do a cold start. I'm gonna flip the car around, and then we'll get started. Okay, so flip the car around. Oh, we got one more thing. Hold on. Okay, up until now, I've been tucking the license plate in the front windshield. I mean, typically when I go to a car show, I'm going to take it out. When I go to the car, well, car wash doesn't matter, but if I ever, like I said, take it to a car show, I'll take it out. Other than that, I've been just sticking it in the windshield. Actually, another milestone, I did this yesterday as well. I finally got the car's inspection sticker, because since I bought the car in New York, all they could do is get the plates and the registration, but they couldn't put the new car inspection sticker that New Jersey offers. So I had to go to the DMV. So I had to come back yesterday and I got the inspection sticker. Okay, so we got that out of the way. So this is what I'm going to be putting on. I also have this to match the back plate. The only difference between the back plate and this one was supposed to have supercharge on it, but I kind of liked it not having supercharged. And then the words Hellcat right here, you can see it, the words Hellcat. I think it would be cool to have the supercharge and the Hellcat in the front. Put it in the comments below. Should I leave the supercharge on there, or should I take it off to match the rear? Well, we'll see what happens. All right, so this is what I was going to show you real quick. Okay, so I'm just going to use this as an example. So this is about where the mounting point is going to be. And it's going to be right here, which I think is really ideal, because it's not going to cover the paint, it's not going to cover the stripes. It's basically going to sit in the perfect position, virtually where the two holes are that is from the factory. Now, this is the other thing too. This is also geared towards if you have adaptive cruise control. So if you have adaptive cruise control, you may want to go with this. The adaptive cruise control is right here, and the plate's designed to not cover that. The only other option would have been to put it here, but if I put it here, it's going to cover the stripe, it's going to cover the paint. The other option was to put a mounting point here. This again is for those that have the adaptive cruise, or the other option is to mount it here. Now again, the bottom chin spoiler installation, you have to drill the holes under the bumper, whereas if I put the bracket here, there are two screws on here. In just 1 second, I'll show you where those screws are. Okay, so here's the front bumper, and then right underneath, you got screw number 1, and then you got screw number 2. So these are factory screws. I'm going to simply take these factory screws out, put the mounting plate in those, line it up with the holes, put the mounting plate on, and these are the screws that are provided. So they're in the box here. Let's take these out. All right, so it's going to be a lot longer screw that I'm going to be taking out. And they said the size of this screw is about 6 millimeters to 7 millimeters should do it. And then this screw is going to hold the license plate in place, and this is the finishing nut that goes outside of that. So yeah, we're going to do all the steps right now, so here we go. Okay, so here we go. We're going to start taking these screws out. So I got a I couldn't find a 6mm, so this is a 7mm. I'll just have to be ultra careful. Don't want to strip the nuts. Lefty loosey, righty tight. They're kind of loose. Coming right out. Alright, one screw's out. Here, I want to show you something. Okay, so this is the screw I just took out, and this is the screw that I'm going to put in. Notice the difference in length. This will accommodate for the plate. So the SHO and STO and SHO people really did their job, their homework, with making sure that the original screw was not going to work. All right, so let's get to taking out the second screw. Okay, time to take out the second screw. Again, they're not very tight. I can just use it by hand. Okay, done. Now let me get the plate and then we'll install it. Okay, so here's the plate. So the way it's going to work is when I put it in, it's going to click. Click into place. And it's good to go. So when I'm ready to take it out, let's unclick it and the plate comes off. So this is the plate that we're going to install. We're going to do that now. It's going to make sure I do it the right way. So let's dry fit this one more time. Ah, okay. So this is where it locks. So there's a groove. I'll show you in a second here. I should have just remembered when I did this. Okay, so one tube has the groove. One tube has a groove here, and the other tube does not. So that's why if you don't put this on correctly, it's not going to work. So I know how to do it now. So let's get to it. I also noticed too that there are two screw holes here. So I don't know which ones are going to line up. So just bear with me. Don't worry, we'll edit out my looking for the holes. Actually, there's only one way to put this on, so I could probably, yeah, I'm gonna look for the holes. I'll be right back. All right, so I found the holes. There are two holes here, and it's the outside holes that are gonna line up. So that's the ones I'm gonna use. So the next step is just screw it in. It's pretty simple. Let's make sure I do use the right screws here. Okay, I just hand tightened it. Lefty loosey, righty tighty. All right. I'm not going to tighten it too much. Just enough to give it a good bite. Okay, it's mounted. So we'll do a, oh yeah, that's not going anywhere. So now we're going to do a dry fit of just the plate. All right, and this is the way it's going to look. Now all I have to do now is put the plate onto the mounting bracket, and we're almost done. Okay, I'm going to take the mounting bracket off. Oh man, it can't be any easier than that to take off your license plate. This is awesome. Okay, now we're going to put the plate on. Okay, so what we're going to do here is, it's windy again today, so here's my other phone here. So this is going to be like this. The license plate holes line up perfectly. The new, that's gonna look awesome. Oh yeah, that's gonna look great. Now they say here, now you would think that these screws, you would stick them in forward like that. No, they said you want to install them in backwards because this nut will be more flush and it won't cause damage to the front bumper, and I have the clearance of this other plate here. So, and then they have these locking wing nuts that are going on the outside. So we'll just throw those on real quick. It would be helpful if I put the bracket on. So let's try this one more time. Very short clearance on this. Now it's getting sunny again. That's one. That's two. Okay, all tightened up. Then we just mount it. Clicked into place. Good to go. Success. Looks great, and it's now legal for New Jersey. And when I want to take it off, it's just so simple to take off. It's just like as simple as pulling a pin, taking it off. Can't do any better than that. So I would say that this project is officially thumbs up done. Thumbs up done again. Thumbs up done again. This is awesome. Quick, simple mod. Quick, simple mod. Complete. Installation complete. Looks great. So I hope you enjoyed the installation of the STO front license plate removable bracket holder for the HELLCAT. Again, this is not just for HELLCATs. According to the instructions, this is for any 2015 to 2018 Dodge Charger, RT ScatPack, SRT, and SRT HELLCAT. As you can see, it looks great. Can be easily removed in a matter of seconds versus having to undo screws and having to worry about that for car shows or taking pictures of the car or drag racing. Again, I chose the one that was going to be good for the non-adaptive cruise control. I believe with the adaptive cruise control, and I'm getting mixed reviews here on this, but so according to what I've read on a couple of their websites, this should work for adaptive cruise control. Okay, I'm looking at the clearance here, and I'm not quite sure because I don't have adaptive cruise on this, but they said it should not block it. Also, if you feel that it is a problem blocking adaptive cruise, they do have the option of putting the mount here or the mount here, but you'll have to go with a different kit. There's a different kit for the exact same models of Chargers that I just mentioned. It's just that there are no predetermined holes underneath the chin spoiler, so you're going to have to do a little drilling. This is the no drill option. This is what I wanted to go with. You've already seen me do the drill option with the back, and that worked out well I just don't want to put drill holes in the Hellcat, because what will happen is that if I ever wanted to sell it, not that I ever will, but you know, there are a lot of people that are skeptical. They don't want to have holes in their cars. So basically when I take this off, there are no holes, okay? No holes. And then if I wanted to take this off, it'll still have that clean look. You can barely see it. I mean, untrained eye wouldn't even know. Untrained eye wouldn't even know it's there. So it's all good. One more thing before I forget. Okay, so there was one more mention here. Okay, so they say here, congratulations, you just installed the STO & SHO patent pending front license plate mounting system. Thank you for your purchase, and you're welcome. They say caution, the bracket lowers ground clearance by approximately ½ an inch. So I don't have to worry about that because I mounted it above the chin spoiler. Remove prior to entering any car wash, which I plan on doing. Exercise care when exiting or entering or exiting steep driveways or damage will occur. Again, I don't have to worry about that because I mounted it above the chin spoiler. Again, it talks about parking or high curbs. Stop well before any damage will occur. Well, I have to do that now with the chin spoiler. I actually almost clipped. Actually, I barely clipped the curb at a Taco Bell. I'm not shouting at the Taco Bell, trust me, but I just happen to remember this. And it kind of got underneath the chin spoiler, so you can just feel a little bit of just a small scratch underneath, but thank God it wasn't above that. And then when I got the car wash the other day, someone parked my car in a spot where it was really close to the curb, and thank God it didn't touch. So again, this is all for if those last two things were for if you put the bracket underneath the chin spoiler. And the last one is remove prior to running on the track or racing, which I plan on doing for sure. So the last thing they tell you about is that if you're in an area where there's a lot of salt or snow in your area, which New Jersey is going to have snow, then they say to take it to remove on a regular basis, which I already plan on doing that, and also lubricating with WD-40. So those are a few extra tips and cautions for getting this. But figure it this way: I don't have to worry about any other cautions because it's mounted in a spot where the factory would have mounted it. All the other things about the chin spoiler you should worry about regardless if you do or you don't have this mount, because these chin spoilers are kind of low. And I also caution anyone who wants to do lowering springs. That's even going to increase the risk. So there you have it. So I hope you enjoyed me installing the new front license plate bracket made by STO & SHO. Very easy to install, no drill option, takes one ratchet, 7mm or 6mm socket, good to go. Takes about 5 minutes. I know this has turned out to be longer than a 5-minute video, but I wanted to go over the step-by-step, go over the instructions, go over what it was meant for as far as what model chargers and where you can mount it, because you have so many different options with this. But the same thing holds true. It's very easy to get on and off when you need to take it off. And if you have to have a front license plate in your state, this is going to definitely benefit you. It doesn't matter if you're in New Jersey or New York or Michigan or even California. I believe the few states that don't require a front license plate are Delaware, Pennsylvania, Florida, to name a few. But if you have it, you need it, this is a great choice. So again, I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure that you hit the like button. And if you haven't already done so, smash the subscribe button, tap on the bell notification to see more videos. Don't forget to check out my burnout video that I did a few days ago and posted up on YouTube. Also, I just did the WeatherTech floor liner. The next video is going to probably be the badging of the Dodge in the back. So we have a lot of good videos up and coming. And I also have to upload a couple more. I won't tell you what they are, but they're going to be good because they're already pre-recorded. Just have to edit them and put them up. But I need some more thumbs up, more likes, more subscribers. So I appreciate it. Take care and enjoy the rest of your day. Hey, it's sunny out. It's not raining. It's a gorgeous day in New Jersey, and it just hit 79 degrees. So it's not quite 80 yet. It's a gorgeous day in New Jersey. So again, thumbs up and peace. I know, not original, but I love doing it. Have fun. Take care. Enjoy the rest of your day. Peace.